Good morning, and I'm Sticker Mama, and today I'll be going over September budgeting. So let's get started. All right, I'm going to flip open September tab here, and the first page we're going to go over is my September budget sheet page. So here's the sheet I've used. It's B098 in my Etsy shop. These are individual strips, so you can place them down anywhere you would like on your own budget sheet, but this is how I've done it on mine. All right, so here we go. Here's a hexagon sticker. There's a September budget sticker. Under that, I have this mini thin washi strip and these individual strips of income. I've done 2 lines. Total income, where you could put your estimated, what you actual, and what you're plus or over. An expense strip with the same thing. I used all these lines for expenses. Then total expenses, again, where you can add up your estimated, actual, and what you're over or under. A savings strip. And then total savings. And then this little decorative washi strip too. So I have lots of spaces here and very little for savings and income because I only have 2 of those for each of those items. Okay, so here we go. Next up is the continuing page for budgeting. I use these 3 individual sheets from my Etsy shop, and I'll go over those carefully with you. Here's the September sinking funds. So here's where you could put down categories, how much you started with, what you added or took out of each of those, and what your ending totals were. The next sheet is the September debt tracker. So this is where you can keep track of your credit cards, what your beginning, how much you paid, how much interest you paid, and what your ending balance are for each of those. Next is my September weekly spending. So I keep track by category, how much I spent on each of the weeks of the month. And in this sheet I have up to 5 weeks, just in case there's 5 weeks in that month. All right, so here's where I set that up. Each of these white lines I can separate or cut and make sections bigger. So up here I did sinking funds, so I made that shorter because I only have so many of those. And this is where you can add, where you can subtract how much you put into each of those categories and what you end with here. Okay, September weekly spending. This is where I add some of my white lines from the other categories because I like to keep track of a lot of my categories and each of those weeks, and then total again here on the bottom. And last I have the September debt trackers. I only have 4 debts, so I just track those down here and I only need 4 lines. And again, you add everything up on the bottom. And I added a decorative washi strip on the bottom. All right, now this is my favorite. It's the productivity page. So let me go over that with you really quick. So here is the sheet. It has the nice September sticker. It has a large currently where you can then under that, these itty bitty headers where you can do reading, what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're excited for, what are you wanting, what are you planning, what are you loving, what are you feeling. Then you have also where you can do monthly goals, special events, a huge routines tracker. So you can track everything, bunch of things that you want to do for that month as far as, habits or whatever. And then we have some cute hexagons to help keep track of some of those items too. So let me show you how I have that set up on my page. Okay, so I have special events and monthly goals here. And then a nice little decorative washi strip currently. So I do reading, what I'm watching, what I'm planning, what I'm excited for, and what I'm wanting. And then my routines sticker down here at the bottom. Then you can see where I've done the little hexagons on the page as well. So that's that. All right, now next, moving on to my monthly sticker kit. Super excited about this. So here's the sheet. It has the 2 large strips for up top where it covers the dates and the month. Then we have the individual date flags and some additional flags that don't have a date if you wanted to use those to track events or whatever on your calendar. Then we have some written fonts for Autumn Begins, When Patriots Day is, Grandparents Day, and Labor Day, along with some 3 little decos, stickers that you could use on your monthly spread or on your weekly spreads inside. And then larger strips with the apples and the other apple and some berries. Those will cover up the areas in the calendar where it goes into October. I don't particularly like to plan October into my September calendar, so I included those as to cover up those sections up there. And then there's some 2 mini washi strips, which you may use on the bottom of your calendar like I do, or you can use them inside your weekly planning kits as well. Okay, so let's move on into my book here, and I'll show you how I've set up. So here's the flags. Here's the fonts here. I white out the sections I don't particularly participate in for the month. Here's the mini washies. And then this is the larger stickers that will cover up the October parts of that. There's this month where you can add your own little goals, events, notes, whatever. So I absolutely love this page. All right, okay, now let's just briefly go back each sheet real quick. So here's productivity page. Here's my page with some of my other budgeting, spending, weekly spending, debt tracker, and my big page for September budgeting. And then I want to just briefly go over each of those sheets again with you. So here's September's budget sheet. Again, BO9A, available at stickermama.com. All right, and then this one is September sinking funds. It's BO9B. The debt tracker, BO9C. And again, weekly spending tracker, and that's BO9D. All right, this is the productivity page, P9, and then our monthly sticker kit, CO9A. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, and check us out at stickermama.com. Thanks everyone, have a great day.